Thank you for tuning into our seller interview series. Up today, we've got an Amazon FBA business for sale in the apparel and accessories niche. Created in January of 2016, this business makes $7,377 per month in net profit, and the listing number for the site is 41043. We do these interviews to give potential buyers more information about both the seller and the sites they're looking to purchase. We hope these insights are helpful for you in making a buying decision. We've got the seller with us today to go through the business and cover everything from niche selection to traffic and monetization. Thanks for coming on, Jeanette.
Hi, thank you for having me.
It's my pleasure. Where are you coming in from today?
I'm in Berlin, Germany right now.
Wow, like halfway around the world for me. I am in Florida in the United States. I love chatting with people around the world. I think it's the coolest thing. So anyway, before we get into the business and all of that, I just want to give a quick summary of the business. It was built in January of 2016, has a monthly revenue of $19,020, expenses of $11,643, and net profit of $7,377, and this is built on a 12-month average. Included in the sale of the business are the domain, hosting, site content and files, product photos, supplier contact info and contracts, social media accounts, which includes Facebook and Instagram, email service, which is MailChimp, Amazon product listing, PPC campaign, and about 100 return items that are used for customer gifts or complaints. Jeanette, do you want to give us a little bit about your background in building and running online businesses?
I'd love to. I have running online businesses for about 6 years now, and I got into the Amazon FBA business model in January 2016, just following the trend everyone hopped on. And I used it as a side business actually to make money on the side for later for retirement or other business projects, because I do have a few other main businesses. And yeah, it was really fun. It was fun building up the brand, and I've been really enjoying this journey.
How did you come up with the idea to start this specific business?
Yeah, I've been in the startup scene in Berlin for the past 5-6 years, because I do also do startup coaching and consulting, and I just come around this, seen other people do it, and I wanted to try it out myself. And yeah.
Did you have any experience with Amazon FBA before you got started with it?
No, it was all learning by doing and enjoying the ride.
For anyone who's listening and doesn't know what Amazon FBA is, you want to just quickly describe exactly what the Amazon FBA business platform is?
Yeah, it's pretty much you source products in China, for example. That's where we source products, put a private label on it and sell it on Amazon. And you research on Amazon which products are selling good, which you want to sell. So you target specific niches, maybe your hobby, and then just find products that are profitable and sell them on Amazon under your own brand's name.
So are the products housed in an Amazon warehouse?
Yes, everything is done by Amazon.
Oh, cool.
I source in China and it's sent directly to the Amazon warehouses.
Yep. Okay. Thank you. So how does this site primarily make money? As you said, is it from selling products under your name that are then shipped out from Amazon?
Yes, exactly. The traffic is generic on Amazon. So we pretty much launched the first products in April 2016, and they started making money right away because we did good research, which products are selling well, and then they just sell well. You put them on Amazon, target the right keywords, and then you do a bit of PPC advertising, and they just start rolling by themselves.
So before you started listing products, you had to do the research about the products. And before you do that, you had to choose a niche. Why did you choose this specific niche?
It was of personal interest for once. And then also it was a very profitable business. Like it was very easy to design. It's easy to sell because everyone likes them. It wasn't hard. Like they don't need any certificates. It's like low risk danger product. It's a small product, so you have low shipping costs. I have a checklist, and they just met all the criteria. And also, it's very low seasonality, which means it sells usually very well throughout the whole year. Yeah.
So if it's easy to build, easy to sell, easy to make money off of, why are you selling this business?
Yeah, I noticed I'm really good at creating and building things from scratch. Like I have a lot of ideas. I want to try out a lot of new things and I'm very good at that, but I get bored just managing things. When the
Hmm.
company runs well and you just do the daily managing stuff, it just gets boring. And so I wanted to continue doing this building and creating process in my life.
Are you going to be building and creating new businesses in the same niche?
Not in the same niche. I am actually in the process of creating another brand right now. And I also have a main publishing business, which is actually my main business. I have a few other projects here where I want to create new things, new products. So in my life, all about creating things, but not, the managing. I'd like to pass on to other people.
So, Jeanette, what markets are you selling in currently?
I'm selling 90% in Germany, but also in all the European countries. And that's actually where a lot of potential still is because we just activated the listing, but there's so much more you can do in the other countries. And I haven't had time to do that yet. So there's actually a lot more potential with the existing products to raise the sales.
So you're selling primarily in Germany, but you've expanded to operate in
Yeah,
the
since
rest of
January,
Europe.
actually, yeah. Italy is the second strongest market, followed by UK and then the others.
Awesome. So, is there anything that you've learned from building this business that you will apply to building future sites and businesses? You mentioned that that's your plan after. What have you learned from this that went really well?
I learned that regarding the Amazon business model, if you do the research right, you actually have a very low risk that the product will fail. If you do the research right, it's actually it's a guarantee that it'll just sell by itself or that, sales are guaranteed. So the research is like the most important step actually in the whole FBA business model, I think.
What have you tried that didn't work?
One time, I wasn't aware of it actually, but I had a product that had a patent on it, but I didn't know, and my suppliers didn't know. We had a lawyer contact my Chinese supplier, and then they noticed us, and then we just took it off. So there was a little bit of failure, but there was no way we could have known beforehand that on the technique we used, like the supplier didn't even know, and usually they warn you or they say something when you come to them with ideas.
Were there any lasting consequences from being contacted about that?
No, nothing.
Okay. So, how exactly are you earning, making your traffic? Is it from organic? Are you getting referred? Is it from social media?
It's still all organic. I have optimized the listing, like the photos, the keywords, the on-page listing, and then I have optimized all the PPC campaigns. So yeah, that's the organic and paid traffic within Amazon. And then I have built a website and all the social media channels, but I have just built them. I'm not the social marketing guru. And the site just went online a month ago. So now I would need to hire someone who does all the social media and, over a landing page, collect the email addresses and do the whole email marketing stuff. So there's also potential to bring in more outside traffic onto Amazon through this way. That's why I've built it up.
Yeah, it sounds like there's a lot of potential there, especially with being able to expand into the rest of the European market. It sounds like a lot of potential there. So speaking of the organic traffic that you've had, after the business was built in January of 2016 and you put your first listing out in April of 2016, what was the trajectory of the business for the first few months after that?
You mean the sales?
Yes.
Yes, it started off making sales right away. I launched the first 3 products, went out of stock really quick because I didn't expect so many sales. And yeah, it's been going well since then.
When you run out of stock, how long does it take to get more in stock?
Well, the production time for most products is the usual 30 days, but I always keep on track. And so the most I think was maybe 2 weeks I was out of stock in the beginning.
But after that, there were no issues with being out of stock.
Yeah, if you keep track of your stock in the warehouse, it won't happen. It was just a beginner's learning,
Mm-hmm.
not expecting selling so well, so many.
So after you figured out all of the stuff with keeping the products in stock, how stable are the earnings?
They are pretty stable throughout the year. There's low seasonality, and whenever we launch a new product, the sales rise. So I think even a potential buyer, there's even more potential to put on with more products into this niche. There's still things we even can recommend a few. Yeah, to grow the brand with more products even.
How many products do you currently have listed?
Currently, it's 12.
It's 12, and
Yeah.
it's 12 with the potential for many, many more.
Yeah.
Jeanette, how much content is on the site?
On the website is a shop where you have all the products, and then you have like subcategories where you can put the products into sub niches. And then there is a blog. I have put 5 articles, SEO optimized with the keywords on there. But I would recommend also, once a month, put another article. So just for Google, that they catch up that there is a site about this product now. Yeah.
Do you write these articles yourself or do you outsource them?
No, I outsource that.
Would you be willing to give a buyer that contact information in case they don't have one?
Yes, of course. I'll give them everything I have.
So if you were to keep the business, Jeanette, and you wanted the least risky path to growth, what would you focus on?
Well, I'm doing this anyway right now already, or I keep doing that. First of all, I am implementing right now getting a review system. So there's different services like email marketing services I'm going to try out now to email customers after they receive a product, remind them of the review, so that the review can grow organically. And then I would do the translation in the other European countries because Amazon does a really poor job. And I translated the 2 bestsellers and I already saw that the sales increased organically. So I will do all this with the other products as well. And then the same could work with the reviews. There's services in other countries as well for that. And then, the whole social media marketing strategy with the landing page, maybe a giveaway, promote it on Facebook to get, reviewers or potential buyers. Same for Instagram. And also there's more sales channels, maybe eBay, start selling on eBay as well. Yeah. Or, keep looking for more products for the brand.
Do you translate the products yourself?
No. I hire people, I use Upwork a lot and I just, whenever I have translation jobs, that works just fine.
Okay. So if you were to keep the business and you were feeling incredibly risky and wanted to grow the site very, very quickly, what could you do?
Well, there's always a risk if you launch a new product that it might not sell well. But like I said, I have like 1-2 products in my backhand. I could actually give out if someone wants to invest in more products in the brand. But I just lined up to go on next. I've already researched them and just the next step would be sourcing and selling. Yeah.
Okay. No worries. If you can't really think of anything, there's nothing wrong with that. Are there any big risks associated with the business that a buyer should be aware of?
The FBA trend in Germany, it started to grow now. Like there's a lot more competition than there was last year, but it just started in Germany, the trend for this business model maybe 2 years ago. So I think there's still more room to grow compared to the US FBA market. But competition is rising each year, I would say. I see that, yeah.
How's the competition in the rest of Europe?
Well, I think Germany is the biggest market after Amazon US. So I think the other countries, there's not so much competition yet.
Do you know why that is? Is there any reason why Amazon FBA hasn't taken off in those countries yet?
Maybe Amazon itself is not so strong in these countries yet, but I think that's also going to change. I think Amazon has big plans. And I just saw the trend in Germany that Amazon is getting so big and more people only buy stuff on Amazon. And I think the other countries will follow.
Can you describe the amount of work that you do on the site per week?
Yeah, it's not so much actually per week. I reply a few customer questions. That's maybe 3 questions per week. Or, if I check all the reviews that are coming in to make sure, if I need to respond to anything, I answer the customer questions. Sometimes an invoice comes in, but then only because that probably went to their spam email. I have automated the invoice process. And I check, the sales statistics because it's a fun thing to do. And once per week, I check the PPC campaigns. If they're all still running smoothly, I might tweak a little. And the order management, I check also maybe once every 2 weeks. So per week, it's maybe 2 hours, I guess, 2-3 hours.
Are there any special skills or requirements required to work in this niche?
No. It's a very general niche. Everyone, if I'm allowed to say, I'm a woman who started this business, but I think it's for men.
So just do your market research.
Yeah. That's really easy. The only thing that needs skills is the whole PPC thing, but I can help with if someone doesn't know PPC and how to set up campaigns or twist and tweak, I can help with that in the beginning. There's just a lot to learn. Like I said, I've been learning by doing. And that's the only thing that's a bit complicated. And the rest is just self-explaining. And yeah.
Speaking of offering help getting set up with the PPC campaigns and such, how much support are you offering buyers?
I offer 2 months support and per Skype or email, whatever they need.
Mm-hmm. Would you commit to a non-compete?
Yes, of course.
And are you open to split or earn out? Like, let's say 70% up front, 30 on closing. I mean, obviously, the best case scenario is we just get 100% of what we're looking for. But if that didn't happen, would you be open to that?
Yeah, I'd be open to that.
So, Jeanette, before I let you go here, I have one more question for you. But before that, I just want to give a quick summary of the business again, just go over all of that stuff again. So the business was built in January of 2016. It has a monthly revenue of $19,020, expenses of $11,643 to make a profit of $7,377, and this is on a 12-month average.
Yes, correct.
Included in the sale of the business are the domain, hosting, site content and files, product photos, supplier contact info and contracts, social media accounts, which includes Facebook and Instagram, an email service, MailChimp, Amazon product listings, PPC campaign, and about 100 return items that are used for customer gifts or complaints. Jeanette, before I let you go, what is your best 30-second pitch on why someone should purchase this business?
It's a great opportunity for someone who wants to get up and running in a very short time within Amazon Germany and Europe with a very cool brand with a lot of potential to grow. We actually have been chosen by Amazon as a potentially good newcomer brand. So we have an Amazon representative on our site until the end of the year who helps us with a sales strategy to make more money and helps us optimize our listings.
What does being the Amazon newcomer seller mean?
Well, I just got a call from Amazon that they like us and that they want to help us. So I don't know what that means within Amazon, but it's really cool to have someone here on Amazon who I can call directly, and they help us with, how to actually make more money on Amazon. I think that's a good thing.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. It sounds like there is a lot of potential for growth in this business.
Yeah.
So thanks again for coming on here today, Jeanette.
Very welcome.
If you're watching this on YouTube and want more info, the link will be below the video that will take you to this marketplace listing. If you're watching this on the listing site and want more information, become a depositor today. All you have to do is click the button, make a refundable deposit, and you will be given everything you need to review this business. Have a great day.